Hello YouTube! It's Talia here, your vegan amiga, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can tell, I am in a little bit of a different setting. I'm in bed just because I just got home from work like an hour ago and I'm very tired and I just want to sit in bed and eat my cozy soup that I made a few days ago. It's a veggie stew and I will of course link the recipe below so you can check it out. It is honestly so good. I've made this so many times and I actually changed the way I made it this time a little bit just because I didn't have some of the herbs that it calls for, but I actually kind of like it more this way. So I will tell you what's in here in a second. I just want to take a few bites. But yeah, let's just dig right in. Here's a close-up view of it, if you can see. It's not focusing and the bowl's really hot at the bottom, so I'm just gonna dig right in. I want to hold it up so you guys can see. I was hoping I could get a good shot of the bowl, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, so that's okay. I had a, oh, here we go. I have a napkin that I'm gonna, there we go, that's much better. Okay, let's dig right in. I'm so excited. This stuff is so good. Here we go. Yum, that's so good. It honestly tastes like the inside of a pot pie. Like, that's what it tastes like this time, and I'm obsessed with it. Usually it tastes more like a soup, but this time it definitely has those like warm pot pie flavors, you know? It's like a bowl of comfort in a soup. It's so good. I love it. Seriously, one of my favorite meals. I'm also not feeling too well, that's why I'm in bed too, because I just like, I don't know. I think I'm just really tired. I'm not used to waking up so early. But that's okay. I'm sure I will get used to the schedule and everything. It's just been a lot these past few weeks. But yeah, this is honestly life-giving. I was eating it in the kitchen after I warmed it up. Just a few bites just to like see if it was warm enough, and oh my gosh, I literally felt like the life coming back into my body. It just has so many delicious vegetables and nutritious vegetables, you know? So I'll tell you what, guys, what's in here. There are chunks of potato, peas, carrots, celery, mushrooms, broccoli, literally the whole 9 yards. And you can add whatever you want. Like if you have zucchini, if you have spinach, whatever you want. You know, there's really no wrong or right way to do this. But the spices that I usually put in here, because I follow the recipe, are rosemary and thyme, I believe. But I didn't have either. I do have them, but I was like, I don't really feel like using them. I have like I don't have them like ground up. I have them dried up, like the rosemary and the thyme, like sprigs, and they're dried up. But I don't like to like have to take the time to like grind them up, because then if I don't do that, it'll just be like in the soup and it'll be like hard pieces of herb in there and it's not nice. So I just didn't really feel like grinding them up. I have a mortar and pestle, but I just really did not feel like it that day that I made the soup, so. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I really like the way this turned out. So basically all that's seasoning this is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I also use fresh garlic in here, as well as vegetable stock, so I think that also added to the flavor, but I used a good amount of salt. And I think that's all you need. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Also, I love adding A1 to my soups. Anything with potato, I feel like just A1 is perfect for it. Just so good. I don't know if you can see it. Added a few drops in there. It just goes so well. I also made sure to blend some of the soup so that it thickens it. Because it's just so much better when you have like thick but chunky soup, you know? I definitely love having the big pieces of vegetable in there as well. But I also love like a brothy, thick soup, you know? Not so like just veggies or just broth, you know? I like a combo of both. So this is perfect. If you don't have an immersion blender, I definitely recommend it. Dallas has jumped on the bed and he wants food. If you don't have an immersion blender, I definitely recommend you get one. There are cheap options on Amazon, but I love mine. I tried to go for so long without getting one, but then once I finally did, I was like, I don't know why I didn't just buy one. It's so good, Dal, and it does so much. And I actually bought one that has like 3 different like attachments. So one of the attachments is like a whisk. There we go. And then what's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is. But really, really great. Especially for soups, especially for this time of year. Because I know with also the holidays coming up and with baking and everything, like last year I used it to make mashed potatoes. Actually, did I? I feel like I wasn't able to get it turned on for some reason, but it was all because like my parents, I was making food at my parents' house for Thanksgiving and I was trying to make mashed potatoes with it. They have a couple of outlets in their kitchen that don't work, and so I didn't know that, so I was like trying, and I thought it was the thing because I had never used it before, the immersion blender, but it was just their outlets, so, which I found out later, so I had to mash them by hand. But I think I've done mashed potatoes with them before, and they come out so good. I also heard you can like over mix it though with the immersion blender, so just be careful because I guess mashed potatoes can get really like sticky if you over mix, which you definitely don't want, so you just gotta be careful. I love a good potato based soup. I always put way more potato than it calls for because I just love potato so much. And peas, I always like overdo it on the peas, but just because I love peas so much. And these are frozen peas, so yum. I'm obsessed with the soup. I think I also added some cayenne pepper to this to make it a little spicy because it does have some heat on the back end. Sorry, the camera just moved. Dallas just laid on my tripod. No. I have a tray right here, but it's really not doing much, so I'm gonna move that just so I can kind of have a little bit more room here. I feel very constricted back there. Constricted back there, sorry. Excuse me. This is so good. I'm literally obsessed with this. Wow, that honestly made me feel so much better. All done. I definitely am still tired, but I feel a lot more nourished. I hadn't eaten all day, so I think that also was a big issue. I'm also drinking some chlorophyll water. I definitely didn't put enough in here, but I'll add some later. But I just wanted some like nutrients and vitamins. I know I definitely need water. I bring water with me, a water bottle, like a big one, with me to work, but I never like really drink it, which is really bad. Oh, this tastes so good. Oh my god. Oh man. Alice just snorted in the background, so sorry if you heard that. Oh man, yeah, I think I'm dehydrated for sure. I had a little bit of a headache earlier, so I feel like that's totally from just lack of eating and drinking water. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel if you like what you see here. I also have all my other social medias linked below. I have a vegan TikTok, a vegan Instagram, and then a regular Instagram and TikTok as well. If you want to check those out, like I said, they'll be linked below, as well as the recipe for the vegetable stew that is so good and perfect for this fall season with the weather changing. Oh, it's actually rainstorming today here. It was so weird. There was like thunder and lightning and it was so loud, and then it rained. Nuts. It never rains in California, but anyways, perfect time of year for that type of soup. So anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.